If you're over 50 and you've been feeling like your memory isn't what it used to be, you're not alone. Maybe you walk into a room and suddenly forget why you went there. Maybe you misplace your keys or glasses more often. Maybe you struggle to recall names, appointments, or small details that used to be easy for you. And here's the thing, a lot of people assume this is just part of getting older, something you can't control, something you just have to accept. But that's not the full story. Science shows that while some memory changes can happen with age, there are also simple, practical things you can do to improve your memory, sharpen your mind, and stay mentally sharp well beyond your 50s. In this video, I'm going to share 5 simple memory tricks anyone over 50 can use right from home without needing fancy programs or expensive treatments. And let me tell you, the last one I'll share made the biggest difference for me, so make sure you stick around until the end because you don't want to miss it. Plus, at the end, I'll also share a powerful brain support tool that works alongside these techniques to boost your memory even further. Now, before we jump in, let me quickly say this. If you've ever felt frustrated with yourself, if you've ever felt like you're slipping mentally, like you're not as sharp as you once were, I want you to know there's hope. Memory isn't just about age, it's about habits, about the small things we do daily that either support our brain health or slowly chip away at it. And today, I want to give you back that sense of control. These aren't complicated medical theories or overwhelming brain hacks. They're simple, actionable things you can start doing today, no matter your background or experience. And honestly, you deserve to have a mind that feels clear, focused, and strong, because memory is part of how we connect with the people we love, how we stay independent, and how we enjoy life as we age. So if you're ready to take back control, stay with me, because we're about to dive into 5 memory-boosting tricks that can change the game for you. And again, remember, the last tip is the most powerful one. Plus, I have a special tool to share at the end that can make all these tips even more effective. Ready? Let's get started. Let's start with the first memory-boosting trick you can start using today. Trick number 1, stay mentally active every single day. Think of your brain like a muscle. If you stop using it, it weakens over time. But when you challenge it regularly, it stays strong, flexible, and sharp. Many people over 50 fall into passive routines, watching TV, doing the same tasks every day, avoiding new challenges, and that leads to mental decline. But the great news is that even simple daily activities can stimulate your brain in powerful ways. You don't need to go back to school or start solving advanced math problems. You can simply add brain teasers, puzzles, crosswords, or even memory games to your daily routine. Try learning a few new words every week, switch up your daily habits, or challenge yourself to remember a shopping list without writing it down. These little exercises push your brain to form new connections, keeping it agile and responsive. Studies show that people who stay mentally active as they age tend to have better memory, faster thinking, and lower risk of cognitive decline. And here's the key. You don't have to be perfect at these activities. You just have to stay engaged. So don't tune out or skip ahead, because the next trick I'm about to share is something most people completely overlook, but it's absolutely critical for keeping your brain sharp. Trick number 2, get enough quality sleep. Now, I know you've probably heard this before, but let me explain why sleep is directly tied to your memory, especially after 50. During deep sleep, your brain goes to work sorting and organizing all the information you took in during the day. It's during this time that short-term memories get transferred into long-term storage, allowing you to recall them later. Without enough sleep, or with poor fragmented sleep, that process breaks down. You might have experienced this yourself. After a bad night's sleep, you struggle to focus, you forget things easily, and even simple tasks feel harder. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's about your brain not having the time it needs to do essential housekeeping. Research shows that adults over 50 who consistently get less than 7 hours of good sleep are at a much higher risk of memory problems, attention issues, and even dementia later on. So what can you do? Start by making sleep a non-negotiable part of your health routine. Set a regular bedtime, create a dark, cool sleeping environment, And avoid screens or heavy meals right before bed. If you improve your sleep, you improve your brain. And remember, we're only halfway through. The next tricks are even more surprising and practical, and they can make an even bigger difference. Plus, I'll share at the end the brain support tool that works perfectly alongside these tricks, helping you get even faster, better results. So stick with me because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now let's move on to trick number 3, stay physically active. You might be wondering, what does moving your body have to do with memory? The answer is everything. Physical exercise increases blood flow to the entire body, including your brain. This means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more energy delivered to the cells that keep your mind working smoothly. Regular exercise has been shown to stimulate the release of chemicals in the brain that support the growth of new neurons, improve mood, reduce stress, and enhance focus. And no, you don't need to run a marathon or lift heavy weights to get the benefits. Simple activities like walking briskly for 30 minutes a day, stretching, or doing light resistance exercises can have a huge impact. Think about this. Every time you move your body, you're not just strengthening your muscles, you're literally feeding your brain. Studies have found that people over 50 who stay physically active show better memory performance, faster problem solving, and sharper mental clarity. And if you're thinking, well, I'm not in great shape, remember this. It's never too late to start. Even small steps can lead to big gains. So don't tune out now, because the next trick might surprise you, and it's something most people completely ignore, but it can be the hidden key to unlocking your best brain performance. Trick number 4, manage your stress. I know, easier said than done, right? But here's the reality. Chronic stress floods your brain with cortisol, a hormone that, in high levels, actually damages the parts of your brain responsible for memory and learning. Over time, constant stress shrinks your hippocampus, which is the brain's memory center, and makes it harder to form new memories or retrieve old ones. If you've ever felt that your brain just freezes up when you're overwhelmed, that's not your imagination, that's your biology. So how can you fight back? You don't need to become a meditation master overnight. Start small, practice deep breathing for a few minutes a day, go for calming walks, talk to supportive friends, or try journaling to clear your thoughts. Even just taking a few moments each day to pause and relax can lower your stress levels and protect your brain. And here's something most people don't realize. Managing stress isn't just about feeling better emotionally. It's about preserving your memory, your focus, and your long-term cognitive health. That's why combining stress management with the other tips we've covered creates a powerful foundation for mental sharpness. And we're almost there. Coming up next is the 5th and final trick, which was the most powerful one for me personally. Plus, I'll reveal the brain support tool that can help you boost all of these results even further. Trust me, you don't want to miss this last part. Stay with me. And now we've reached the 5th and final memory boosting trick. And in my experience, this is the one that made the biggest impact. Trick number 5, nourish your brain with the right support. You see, no matter how many exercises you do, how much you sleep, or how well you manage stress, your brain still depends on the nutrients and signals it receives to function at its best. As we age, it becomes harder for the brain to produce certain chemicals naturally, which can slow down memory, focus, and mental clarity. That's why giving your brain targeted support can amplify all the other efforts you're making. Imagine fueling your mind with ingredients designed specifically to enhance memory, sharpen concentration, and protect against mental decline. It's like upgrading your brain's operating system, helping everything run more smoothly. Over the past few months, I started using a simple brain boosting tool that combines natural methods like sound stimulation and cognitive activation. It's easy to use, works alongside everything we've talked about, and doesn't require you to change your whole life or routine. I was skeptical at first, but after consistently applying it, I noticed real improvements, remembering details faster, focusing more easily, and feeling mentally energized throughout the day. And if you're interested, I've put the link below this video so you can check it out for yourself. It's honestly one of the easiest ways to give your brain that extra edge, especially if you're already practicing the tips we covered today. So let's quickly recap. We talked about staying mentally active with daily challenges, prioritizing quality sleep, keeping your body moving, managing stress effectively, and finally, giving your brain the support it needs to operate at its highest potential. Remember, improving memory after 50 isn't about doing one magical thing. It's about combining small, powerful habits that together create massive impact over time. You deserve to feel sharp, confident, and in control, no matter your age. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check the link below for that extra brain support I mentioned. Thank you for watching, and here's to keeping your mind young and powerful for years to come.